Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with part 2 of This Bed We Made, a sort of murder mystery where we play a 1950s maid in a hotel situated in Montreal, Canada, and there's been a murder of some sort, or there's something fishy going on. I don't exactly know, but what we do know is that we've been snooping quite a bit. We've been finding out a lot about the people involved and their little bickering arguments that they have. So let's get into it. And by the way, if you aren't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know half of you aren't subscribed, and shame. Oh, there we are. I don't quite remember exactly what we were doing. Let's have a look here. The snooping, let the snooping commence. It's a bit of a mess in room 507, but nothing out of the ordinary for the mother and child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? Okay. So, right. There's this mother. Clues. Room 509, we got all these clues. As well as a deciphered note. Did we decipher that already? I think we did.
Get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
Right.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom. So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it?
I've met with Lewis.
People like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Nice.
Hey, Romanian chef with the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you and welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Nice.
Really appreciate it. Oh, this requires keys of some, or a screwdriver.
He has to be around here somewhere.
All right.
Nice.
Greta. Looks like he had a cat. I'm taking notes out of all this, by the way. This is all
nice
things we're taking notes of, so.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. Okay, so they're getting a divorce. What is it? She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? There you go. Maybe, Michael. All right. Fastest way on rails through the Midwest. This is a postcard here.
We were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
We've been on the train for 2 days. It's a long ride. Made even longer. No. We're scheduled to arrive in Montreal on Valentine's Day, booked 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Ooh, say hello to Michael for me, M. Miss Beaumont. Interesting. Okay, little car. Crayons. Cool. I think that's it, right? That's all we can really inspect here. A free yo-yo inside. Oh, we found that yo-yo earlier. Oh. Mount Royal College, Montreal, 1947. Okay. Red Lion cigarettes. These are different cigarettes. Is this?
Cruise, huh?
Hector Cruz, insurance agent.
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
1824. Huh. Interesting. Red lipstick.
I know lipstick marks are a pain to scrub off, but they're kind of charming. A lovely shade of lipstick.
Cherry brandy. Okay. We're going to inspect all of these. That one can't open. All right. Oh.
He's all but outright threatening you.
I just met with your damn
I
lawyer.
hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
So she's going through divorce. She has a kid. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that as if you weren't irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? Oh. But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. So this might be a murder suspect right now. There might be something here. Tell me where he is if you think you have a chance. Hey, thank you, Sarcastic Pugs, for the 11 months and the Prime. I appreciate it. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Okay.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face.
Oh
Mr.
my
Burnett.
God. All right. Well, she also doesn't like him. Looks like a wedding ring.
A lovely shade of lipstick.
Okay. Trying to clean it. There we go. Oh, a little cocktail bar here. The White Cat Bar and Restaurant. Interesting. Little toy boat. All right, I think that's all that I can look at in there. Can't look in the safe.
You know the drill, Sophie. Let's sweep and snoop.
Sweep and snoop. That's what we're doing. The winds in the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really, Ann? The winds in the leaves that day made the tree whistle soft. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of leaves. So she's trying to write a poem of some type.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss about this. Keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. Oh, this is from staff. As you can see, it says to all reception staff. So this is a piece of paper that the staff wrote on. So someone in the staff says, I've recognized that look in your eye when you checked in. Keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. So it's like they're trying to get away with something.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. Aw, that's so
Nice.
sweet. I
Claire,
didn't
thank you for
think
the gifted.
much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Claire is 75 total gifted. Hot dang. Thank you, Claire. Thanks so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I want to give you a little something before we left. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay.
The key for the chest must be around.
That's what I'm looking for, right? Ah.
are Snoop's best friend. Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
We'll leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. Okay. All right. So this is like maybe, oh, what's the date there? 1945. She graduated in 1947. So this is from her college days. Could it be a letter from her husband, I guess, from her former college days? To Ann Bursey to Michael withdrawal from the school. Okay. Dear Mr. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son. Okay. So, I mean, obviously because of the divorce, probably traveling together. Michael's school book. All right, let's go open this thing here.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Another key? Where have I seen it? Chad, have you guys seen it? Where would we have seen it?
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth. Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
Nice.
Solace 88, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Welcome. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know where that key could be, to be honest. As if I could just throw away her wedding ring.
That key looks so familiar.
Oh.
Why do I associate it with room 505?
505. Wait, there's a key in 505? Why does she associate it with 505? Oh, I hear somebody. Was it in the safe?
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
Did I accidentally throw it out?
This looks like Beaver Lake.
Ah, there.
With Marcella.
Hmm.
God knows where she is.
The key's around her neck.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Blackmail.
Blackmail?
No, that was your theory, remember?
Oh.
Affair. Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. I
Oh.
expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you
Mm-hmm.
mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest.
That's true.
and
Nice.
I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Witchy
I
Boo,
looked
thanks
around
so
in
much for the 13
509.
months.
I would
Tier
have
1.
seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
Oh.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave
Oh,
my
wow.
post.
She's going to, like, forge a key?
Thank you for not giving up.
Some plaster and something
I
else?
wouldn't let you down.
All right, let's get out of here.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Probably in the storage closet. Have we checked this room yet? No, we haven't. Have they checked out, these people, or what? Oh, they have checked out. No lipstick. No lipstick. Little bottle of champagne. Oh, somebody was crying. Or doing something else. Alright, this place looks fine. Plaster and candles, right? Alt Zero, thank you for the 10 months with the Prime. Appreciate it. Okay.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Okay, doesn't look like there's anything. No. Wait, here?
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Ah. Gotta go to the locker downstairs. Rebecca's locker. Where is Rebecca's locker? Go to the. There are the lockers over here.
Nice.
Kias, thank you for the 11 months to tier 1. I appreciate that. Oh, Rebecca. Well, I hear people talking.
Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. Gone.
You protected Eugene so he did not get fired. Wow.
I don't know what on earth's going on here. Is it because of that goddamn snow?
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Candles, right?
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please, Bobby. So she has a stash somewhere.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Ah, Bobby. Where's Bobby's thing then?
I'm good.
Okay, going to Bobby's locker now.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
All right, where's the laundry room now? Break room, locker room.
It's locked.
Gotta go to... Oh, there it is. Laundry room.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
And the keys are still in the break room. And the break room is here. I tell ya. If only this lady would walk a little faster.
Where are you going? What do you want?
Are you here to apologize?
Apologize. I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You're such an idiot.
Ooh.
I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Have
Oh
I
my
checked
God.
the break room? I think I left my keys there during my break.
Are they breaking up?
Gotta hold on to these tight.
All right, here we go. Now we gotta go to the laundry room. There should be candles in here. Chat, you let me know if you see any candles. What's this? Movie script. Cigarette pack, Red Lion. All right. That's just a list, I guess, that somebody wanted. And there's the... What's this?
Is this
Oh, that's the movie script.
a movie script?
Cool. There's the Red Lions. There we go.
Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
All right, let's go upstairs, talk to Beth. What does this say? A little note here. Washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're clearly frozen. I'll see what I can do. Eugene, okay. Obi's fine. Oh,
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot. Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Nice. Okay.
Let's now. Time to put the key into the
Hold on.
wax.
That's not what's next.
Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Dude, does that really work?
Alright.
That's kind of sick.
Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
I like how she's all very innocent
But
about the
I
fact
like
that
it.
she's breaking
It's
into this
rare that
hotel
job
guest's
allows me to use my creative side.
like
Your creative side.
briefcase.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like collages? That one's yours, right?
Yeah, I like to take fashion magazines and fix their lack of vision.
Their lack of vision?
I just think that fashion designers have been getting pretty lazy and bland lately. Don't get me wrong, my own creations are often a mess, but I like to think I'm good at editing, putting things together to make them shine. I promise, underneath this terribly designed uniform, there is a girl with taste.
I believe you, but I've never actually seen you outside of work.
Oh god, that's true. Well, we have to remedy that. Now that we're solving a mystery together, we may as well grab drinks too. What do you say?
Oh, she's actually flirting.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
should. I don't know why we never thought of it before.
Well, it's this place, you know? When your shift's over, you just want to forget everything about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But some things are worth remembering.
Ooh, they're gonna get freaky in the basement.
It's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be careful.
that
Thank
is
you for
true.
everything.
No problem.
Oh, and we clean. You see these little things? Those little things, they add up.
2 keys. Now, let's test them out. Beth said she likes to put things together to really make them shine. Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I don't always get fashion, but these are fun to look at. When half the pages haven't been cut out.
Deck of cards. Oh, cool little design. All right. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go break into that person's luggage. The one, yeah, the fact that there's 2 keys, though, is kind of strange.
Oh, another one. Wendy and Chuck have really gotten around.
Can I turn up the game volume? I didn't realize it was so low. Sorry about that. Is that better? All right. You guys should have told me. All right, 507. Here we go. Shut the door here. Can we lock it? No.
Be careful,
Nice.
Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Mayo, thank you so much for the 4 months in the Prime. I appreciate that. All right, hold and move it to turn the key. Here we go. It's an affair. This is definitely an affair.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
From the first one, take the first two. From the last one, take the last two. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. So, that's the cat. Okay. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you hot soup after class. Okay.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Okay. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. And that is a cipher. Okay, so that's their secret language. I've just heard Doris Day on the radio. Can make me think of you. A sentimental journey. Counting every mile railroad track. All right, 1 second here. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, that's them two. I'm so sorry it took me long to answer this letter. It's been 6 months already. I left Montreal. Temps passe si vite. My parents are glad that I'm done with my studies the past few months. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You all will always have a special place in my heart. I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. Ooh. What's this thing here? So, her alliterative name will surely take you back. And unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. This is her bar. The white cat, maybe, right? This one, unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. That's cat. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. So the first one, on the first one, take the first two, so CA. And her alliterative name will surely take you back. I don't know what that means. It's got to be on one of these. Alliterative name. Alliterative name. The book. Bridget Boswell.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
So Bridget. So cat, C-A-T-E. Who's the last two? I don't know.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
What does that mean? Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle for you to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Like my favorite bar, this one was black. Was it Bridget what? Boswell. That's not 5 letters at all.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
We call her Buddy. Call her Beth Buddy. Our Beth friend.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
The white
I
cat.
think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat. I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
A black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
Ah.
Okay, I will. You're not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them. Is there anything else?
Here's another
Beth
one.
is a criminal
Her
mastermind. She's very smart.
alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books
That
doesn't
has something to
mean
do with
I
the
know
book.
everything.
Adam and Eve.
Okay. It's a series
Oh,
of
Eve,
words
no.
that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
All right. We look through her stuff once again. This one was black. All right, so we're looking for the name of a black cat. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. The Postman Always Drinks Twice is a play at Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it. Seeing as you like crime stories and murder so much, nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Postman Always Rings Twice. Seems like the book. Okay. I can barely listen to my sister's lecture today. All it is kissing you for tonight. Doris Day on the radio, and it made me think of you. Oh, that takes me back. Counting every mile of the railroad track, that takes me back. So it's Doris Day. Her alliterative name, what does that mean? Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. Rada. Radio, a garden, smell shampoo. People say the word darling. I can hear you say it in your lovely French accent. My family seems to have noticed odd behavior. Wish I could. No, God, I sound like a good teenager. Too good to be true. Okay, so we have Doris Day. Something about a black cat we got to look into. Her alliterative name will take you back. Right, that's Doris Day. So Doris Day is the... Right, so... But it's 5 letters. D-O-R-I-S. D-O-R-I-S. Doris. Doris. Okay. Now, unlike my favorite bar, this one is black. We're looking for a black cat. A letter.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Matches? M-A-T-C-A... Nope. The caller! Ah, so smart, chat. I forgot about that. Greta.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
So Doris and Greta. Take from the first one, take the first 2, okay? So D-O. And from the last one, take the last 2. Dota? D-O-T-A? Dota? D-O-T-A. And where am I using that?
I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter. A cat named Greta. G-R.
Oh, G-R. Okay. Oh, Bridget Boswell, maybe? No.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier? Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it?
G-R-I-S.
I-S.
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
It's worth a try. Let's go try it out.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, Marcella is the novelist. Wow, interesting. You know, I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse on a train and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date in theater, a trip to Quebec City. You even said the writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received the last letter. That letter painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then, I waited in vain for your answer. Many years, I was heartbroken and confused, questioned the nature. And then, in any case, hope you're well. Sincerely, A.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Well, I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me. If only Lewis is half the man you say Hector is. He has quite the temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. There are some days when it becomes most unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date when we were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again, but suddenly we were in the movie, and you were Lana Turner, and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work. I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month if you're able to meet me. Together in last silly things. Hope you're there soon. P.S. Do you remember that secret language you invented? So Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class. I still do. Ah, so they went to school
I do
together.
like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on more of a positive note. Imagine Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they go to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people know you are Bridget Boswell to recognize you on the streets?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
What's this here?
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Really?
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
What am I missing here, chat? What am I not,
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
I don't know what to do.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
What stuff? The toggle so you can see it like this. But like this is the only thing that I can interact with.
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special. So the symbols I've been deciphering, there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
I think I have looked at everything. The thing is, I don't know where to solve it.
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
I can't go into another... I'm clicking all of the keys, by the way. There's nothing I can do.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
I can't go in the room.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget?
All I can do
Of Marcella?
is do this.
That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Do this. No, I can't close the suitcase.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Oh, these are different.
An advance on my salary. Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah, I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
There we go. 2 sets of pages, that's right.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what
She's
about
the stalker
Mr.
now.
Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Ah, ooh.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
Dude, she's
I like
flirty.
to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover.
Here's what I think.
more
Beth is going to
layers.
get jealous
Maybe
of
ones I didn't even know I
our
had.
friend there who reads books.
Challenge accepted.
Because I feel like the main character
Come
has
see me
been
when your shift
also
ends,
like
all right? We could leave together if you want.
murder
Sure.
is coming. I can feel
If
it.
we're able to.
Maybe.
With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the
Hello.
mezzanine.
A
Hello.
pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Okay.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave. That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Oh my. There's a body in the door, isn't there? Oh my. Oh, Bernard. Yeah, my boss.
Mr. Cruz?
Oh no, Mr. Cruz, sorry. Not Bernard. Wait, who is Mr. Cruz? He was,
Mr. Cruz.
Was he the guy taking photos?
Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened? Is this about Paul?
Thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. I'm sure you'll understand. Oh, this is the husband. We're very concerned with our guest's privacy. Sincerely, Bernard. So he went up to that room himself, maybe.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Weird. Weird that he would have that on him. Did Marcella do this? Alright, we gotta... Oh my God. Anne did it? Or they did it together? The hell?
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace. So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
So Paul was just having fun taking pictures. He had a panic attack while he was taking pictures, trying to come back. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment. Oh.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night? 9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Marcella joined guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore. He's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just told me she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward. Oh my God.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
I see. But then he accidentally stumbled upon something he shouldn't have.
Paul really got into his role. He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Ooh, he got carried away. Okay, can I open this camera and grab the film that was in there? Can't open this.
I have to get the power back on.
Nice.
Tech452, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate that with the tier 1. Alright, let's go get the power back on. I guess fuse is right downstairs.
The elevator won't work until I get the power back on.
Oh, the maintenance room. Maybe call the police? No.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
What could I use, chat?
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Spatula? Can't I just take it?
Nice.
This is pointy. Backstreet's Bach. Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back with the Prime. Let's go. What can I use, chat? I don't know if I can use anything in this room. Phone doesn't work, obviously. Or does it? There's a knife by the icebox?
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby. Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
Oh, there is a knife.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
It's a nice pick. The murder weapon. Like, she's like, let me just use this murder weapon to keep snooping. Snoopaholic.
It's too big. I guess that worked, thank God. Now, to get the power, Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
Check the
You're
fuse
not what I
box
have to
plan
make
for
do.
required amperage of each socket. Remove all brown fuses from socket. Tip: brown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in the fuses in the sockets. Make sure amperage is correct.
did this end up here?
Ooh, safe combinations. Hello. Why does he have them?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. Yes, this is what I need.
What do I do here? Oh.
Nice.
Oh, it says here. Oh, sorry. So 25. Hold on. This is like a bit of a puzzle here. 25, 20, 20, 30. So this has to be a type S. Hey, thank you, Brandy Dubleur, with the 7 months to Prime. I appreciate it. Here, that's got to be 15. That's 30. So 30 is a type G. Nope. And then a 15 has to be a type A. Let's go, baby. All right, let's move this body out of the way and take that elevator. Amateur electrician unlocked.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor,
I'm leaving this floor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Phone. I need a phone.
The fingerprints are all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, I realize that.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Beth.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I do.
I found something on Hector that would point to that.
The
Yes.
insurance papers.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean, yes, kind of.
Sophie, rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch. It could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
Woo. That's murder, dude.
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
Oh, you know. You know. I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer in New York. We were together for a while and I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends,
Hey!
Sophie.
This isn't the time. But yeah, sure.
I'd like that too.
Sophie has PTSD from seeing a frickin' murdered body.
That's great.
And she's like, I think we should become like... Both of these
police is
ladies
here.
are sociopaths.
Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and
But
again
how did that
and
guy
again.
get out then? Did he
I
climb
thought
out the
maybe a
window?
child was playing with the doors.
Or is he in one of those
so
rooms?
I went out in the corridor.
Because he couldn't have used the
And
elevator,
that's when-
whoever murdered, or he or she.
That's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, So that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, good thing you didn't lie there.
What did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
So if you got to complete
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Use the ice
I
pick.
changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
Yeah, he might.
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
Yeah, it's alright.
Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I just assumed. What with all the blood.
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
Okay,
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings. We've found pictures of you snooping around.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
She's having an affair, but it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son,
is like the crime at hand.
Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men?
Actually,
did you hear
yes.
them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
I am
She's
also
brave
in
enough
love
to
with
be
a
with the one
lady.
she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal.
Beth
That doesn't
is
mean
her
she
name.
killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
All right, as long as there's other women in there.
Now get the
am I
hell
right?
out of here. I've had enough of you.
She's pretty badass, though. So yeah, lying to the police doesn't really help. Figure that out.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. Let's go see what Bernard wants. The atmosphere is so different in here. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than
Ooh.
that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here.
First stream, there was a lot of
It starts
anti-gay
with you.
propaganda found in the
With
lockers
me?
and such. That's
Yes.
true. Whose locker
From what
was
I've
that? There was
heard,
one in particular.
you've been
It was a
quite
lady,
the
right? She had,
exemplary
like, a
maid
book
lately.
on-
Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
So maybe it was like an
As you should.
anti-gay agenda.
We'll see for the future, but for
trying
now,
to frame
you'll be allowed to
the
continue
lesbian
working
couple for the
here.
murder.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Well, I just quit. I just quit. Should have went back up there, huh? Whatever.
Hey,
Hey,
what a week.
I couldn't stand working
Yeah.
for that POS anymore.
so what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Boom.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it.
She does have
You're the
bartender
most charming
vibes.
person I know.
And your lips
Thank
are so
you.
luscious.
They
should
really
to really get
glad
back at
you're in
Bernard
my
is
life.
just like
Me too.
make out and have sex on the in the receptionist area. I think that would really teach Bernard
Can I, kiss me?
Oh, it's happening.
I thought you'd never ask.
Bernard's gonna be like, ooh.
That was...
This is
I know.
against everything. Deviants.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah. And Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of 2 Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
What's going on now? Is that it? Is that the end of it? Conspirators charged in the Clarington Hotel murder case. Uh-oh. I think they were framed, though. I don't think we got to the bottom of it. I think this is like one of the wrong endings. I should have gone back to clean, absolutely. I just thought he would like call me a bluff and be like, "Nah, just kidding, you're not fired." So the murder might still be out there. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now... Oh, so something... But now I have no job? And I completed the game. But at least I'm with Beth. All's well that ends well. There you go, folks. Folks, that is it. That is the entire story. We caught the killers, apparently. Apparently, that deviant couple got what they deserved. That's not what was supposed to happen. I think I was supposed to go to the room and, like, save that couple. But yeah. That's the way. I like games that have different endings. I didn't have any idea that there was multiple endings to this game when I started it. So I like that because I wasn't predisposed to like choosing a path that would get me. I just didn't know it was going to end. I didn't know there was multiple endings. So I like that. I think it's cool. I think you know what? More stories nowadays and movies and games need to have an ending where it isn't just like, everything works out, you know? I kind of like that. I thought it was good. I thought it was all right.